What is happening, Magnusites? Woo! All right. We'll tell y'all this. This is one of the most emotional Spider-Man movies you will ever see. I think a few of you are going to be like, you're not crying, I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm not crying. I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying. Yes, you was, man. I wasn't crying. So, I actually went to see this in 4DX. Now, as you all know, ever since the Pandaverse was birthed into Hollywood, and they've been destroying every single IP out there, I decided to stop spending extra money on movies that I was going to see because it wasn't worth it anymore. They were just destroying everything. The majority of the fans were angry. They're losing billions of dollars every year. I was like, why should I spend that much on a 4DX movie when the majority of the time we're going to be disappointed? However, with this movie, I knew there was something in me that just felt that this would be a good time. And my 4DX money was well spent. Woo! You're going to see some of the best action you've ever seen in the Spider-Man movie in this movie. Some of the most emotion you've ever seen in this movie. I actually do not see any Spider-Man fan saying that this is a bad movie, a bad superhero movie, a bad Spider-Man movie. I think everybody did their part. All the acting was well done. All the special effects were well done. The direction was well done. I thought the story was good. Now I know when ding, 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 film threat, when they got out and they did their review, they said that it kind of felt like two different movies. I know what they're talking about. However, I didn't feel that way when I was watching it. Although I knew, because he said something about after this one part happens, it starts to feel like another movie starts. And I know what they're talking about. And I know what part they're talking about. Now, this is a non-spoiler review. All my reviews are non-spoiler, unless specified. So, whenever you see a Tyrone Magnus review, you just know it's going to be non-spoiler. So, but I do hint to certain things. But there are two characters that people were wondering, were hoping, that were rumored to be in this movie. Those two particular characters do not show up. There is one post-credit scene, which is a nothing burger, kind of. For everybody that's pay attention, it's like, oh, wait a minute. What? And I think I know who it's referring to and who it is. But it's nothing big. It's nothing big. It's big, but it's not big, depending on how you're looking at it. That's what she said. But you could skip it and be fine. But as a Super Marvel fan or Spider-Man fan, you're going to want to know. I know you're all going to want to know. So check out the post-credit scene. Only one, like I said. Yelena's in this. She's not in this much. I can't stand her. But she's not in the movie much, so that's good. Okay, Scorpion, he's in here. He's actually in here a couple of times, but I felt like he was just somebody to beat up when you're watching him in this movie. So he's used for something, but okay. So Punisher, they do tone him down. But they keep him who he is because, it's a Spider-Man movie. And we know how deep and dark the Punisher goes. One character alludes to that. one character talks about how dark and messed up Frank is in the head. I thought he was a great addition to the movie. I've always liked him. John Bernthal plays himself. He plays the Punisher. He plays Shane. Like that character, like even in The Wolf of Wall Street, that character, like that's him. Just, hey, yeah, how you doing? Yeah. You want to tell me why you over here? Huh? Yeah, he's like that all the time. That's him. They used him well in this. I don't think they needed him, but they used him well. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end, there's something really funny that they do with him. And there's a part in the movie where he's hollering, but I don't think he needed to holler. I mean, he's doing his Rambo, yo. I don't think they needed to do it. It was just funny. I was like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like he needs to be hollering like this. I know it's a grave situation, but the way he's hollering, I figured he'd be mowing through a bunch of men to be hollering like this. But okay, whatever. So, so I think you can probably figure out where all the emotion comes from in the movie. Okay, Peter still is living by himself, fighting crime by himself. Okay, he is unable to talk and speak to Ned and MJ. They have their own lives, and you will see the way the story is told with his relationship with MJ, with his relationship with Ned, and how he's trying to connect with them. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're going to see the emotion in the movie. And for me, it was two parts. The one at the end is I think that's the one that's going to make a bunch of motherfuckers cry. There was just one in the middle of the movie where all the women in the theater at one time were like, oh, all the women, including Scarlo. And I was like, don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's all I'm going to say. I was not moved by this emotional moment. I partially was. But I knew to be on guard and stay on guard. That's all I'll say about that. And I was absolutely correct. They incorporate things from the video game in this. Certain takedowns, certain ways he's fighting, the way he's using his webs, the way he's flipping and stuff like that. I recognize them from the video game. They did really good with that, okay? The web slinging, the web swinging, I love it, okay? Like just certain parts, I mean, he is moving, okay? The Hulk! You will see two different versions of the Hulk in this movie, just so you know, okay? The Hulk is great. I know that's a little spoilerish, but put it this way. These certain things have been leaked, but it's me telling you that it's not what you think. It's a swerve. I'm just letting you know, okay? It's a swerve, all right? Me telling you that there are two different versions of the Hulk in this movie, it is a swerve. Kind of. And the fighting with the Hulk was good. Banner was good, doing his thing as usual. I know a lot of people have problems with Mark Ruffalo and his politics, but I do really like him as Banner and Hulk. The Hulk, it was great. Okay, it was another thing where I felt like, I don't think that Frank or the Hulk was needed in this movie, but they were great additions. You know what I'm saying? They were good additions. I think it still could have been great and used. I think that Frank or the Hulk, especially the Hulk, could have been, say, swapped out with, say, Rhino or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they could have done that. Now, Sadie Sink, okay? not going to spoil it for you, but there's a singer that spoiled it for you. But if, in case you don't know, you shouldn't be reading the comments anyway, because everybody's going to be talking about it, okay? Sadie Sink is in it, and she's very powerful, okay? She comes off one way, but ends up being another way in the movie. And she definitely shows her power. It's on a particular person's level with what she does at one point to a bunch of people in the movie. Okay, just so you know. All right. I was like, oh, I've seen this before, something similar. And I remember who did it. And this person did it a couple of times in a movie. Oh boy. Yeah. So, I'm a very happy Spider-Man fan. I must say it was not better than No Way Home. I enjoyed No Way Home more. However, people were clapping in the theater just like they were clapping in No Way Home. I would say around just as much. So there may be people that are divided on that, but No Way Home was better to me. Okay. I think I'm going to give this I'm not sure what I want to give it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Woo! It was one of the best movies this year. It's right there with, with Project Hail Mary. It's there with Obsession. Okay. It's a great movie. People are going to love this movie. It absolutely stomps the Odyssey. So if you're trying to figure out what you want to spend, what Tom Holland movie you want to spend your money on, if you only got money for one, go see Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's a good time, and I'm glad I went to see it in 4DX. Had a damn good time with all the different web slinging and fighting and stuff he was doing. It was great. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll do a spoiler live stream where we can all talk about it. All right. So if I forgot something here, I'll do it then. All right. 10 million subscribers. Woo!